to my channel. So as you guys saw, I did a part 1 on the Morphe times Jaclyn Hill the Vault palette collection, like the bundle. So I did 2 looks from the Bling Boss and Dark Magic palette. So if you guys missed that, I will link that on the description box so you guys can go see part 1. So this is going to be part 2, and I'm going to be using the other 2 palettes, which are Armed and Gorgeous and Ring the Alarm. So like I said on my last video, I already have my face. It's the same day, just a different video, because if not it will be too long. So I'm going to start with the Armed and Gorgeous palette. And I'm sorry if my under eye looks a little bit weird because I've been taking off the shadows and reapplying concealer and my lid. So if it looks a little bit crazy, sorry. So I'm going to start, like I said, with the Armed and Gorgeous palette, and this is what it looks like right here. So these are the swatches right here. So let's go ahead and get started. For my crease, I'm going to be using, let me see, I'm going to be using this shade right here, which is called Axis, which is this one right here. I'm going to be applying that on my crease. Ooh, it's like a yellowy shade. It looks a little bit more yellow on the eye than on the actual palette. Okay, so moving on, I'm going to be grabbing this shade right here, which is called Agent, and I'm also going to be popping that on my crease. Okay, so moving on, for my outer V, I'm going to be using Smooth Criminal, which is this brownie shade right here. I'm going to be applying that on the outer V of my eye. And then moving it towards the crease. Okay, so moving on, I'm going to be using this green shade right here, which is called Top Secret, and I'm also going to be applying that on the outer V of my eye. Just a tiny bit right here. You can barely see it, but I just want like a tiny bit of color there, because I think I'm going to be using this one on my lower lash line. Okay, so moving on, I'm going to be using, since everybody's using these shades right here, like these 2 right here, I think I'm going to be using these 2 right here. So I'm going to be using this one on the center, and then this one more towards the inner part of my eye. So I'm going to start with the Classified. This one is called Classified, which is this one right here. Okay, I think I want to see how it applies with my finger, because I haven't tried applying this shade with my finger. So I think I'm gonna, oh yeah, they apply way better with your finger actually. So I'm just gonna be popping this on right here on the center, like this. Okay, I think I'm gonna wet my brush because I want to see how it applies with a wet brush, and I'm just using my Morphe spray because I want to see how it applies with a wet brush. Ooh. It's a little bit more intense with a wet brush, so I think I do like it better with a wet brush. So I'm going to be cleaning it on my color switch thingy right here. And I'm going to be grabbing that other shade that I told you guys, which is called Coin, which is this one right here, this yellowish one right here. And I'm going to be applying this on the inner part of my eye. Huh. For some reason, this one is not as pigmented. I think I'm gonna wet it because it's not really showing. So, let me see. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Yep, there it is. So, okay, I'll tell you my thoughts at the end. And then going back with my blending brush, I'm going to be grabbing a little bit more of Smooth Criminal, and I'm just going to be applying a little bit of more right here so I can just blend these shades right here and towards the crease. And then for my lower lash line, I'm going to be grabbing my Patchy Finer brush, and I'm going to be using this shade right here, which is called Prowl. Prowl? I think that's how you say it. Prowl. And then I'm going to be just lining my under eye. And then with a pencil brush, I'm going to be using the green shade right here, which is called Top Secret. And I'm going to be just blending everything. So this is a look that I created using once again, this is the Armed and Gorgeous palette. So this is the look that I created. Okay, and last but not least, this is the last palette, and this is called Ring the Alarm. I think this is their most popular palette of all four of them, and these are the shades right here. So these are the swatches right here. My eyelids are so irritated at this point, but we have to move on, and this is the last palette, so we're almost done. So I'm going to start with my crease. Where's my crease shade? Okay, right here. So I'm going to start with my crease shade, and I'm going to be using this shade right here, which is Rush. I'm going to be applying that on my crease. So moving on, I'm going to be applying Alert, which is this burnt orangey shade right here. I'm going to be applying that on the crease and on my outer V. So next I'm going to be grabbing this shade right here, which is called Mugshot, and I'm going to be applying that on the outer corner and inner corner of my eye. So moving on with a smaller blending brush, I'm going to be grabbing this shade right here, which is Framed, and I'm going to be applying that also on the outer V and inner part of my eye, just to make this look a little bit darker, just right here in the corner. Going back with my blending brush, I'm going to be grabbing a little bit more of Mugshot right here. Oh, I put my fingernail on it. I'm going to be grabbing a little bit more and just apply this on the crease. So then for the center, I really like this shade right here. So I'm going to be using Bomb Ass. and I'm gonna be using my finger. Ooh. Wow, that is such a nice shade. If I'm not mistaken, I think this is the one she was wearing on her cover, like for her campaign, like for her, you know what I mean, like on the, like her picture that when she announced the palette. Ooh, I love this shade, oh my god. So just going back with a small blending brush, I'm going to be applying a little bit of frame, which was that dark purpley shade, and just be blending these lines right here, like the harsh lines that I made. So pretty. I think I want to add a little bit of lolly to my inner part of the eye, just a tiny bit right here. And then for my lower lash line, I'm going to be using Siren, which is this one right here, with my flat definer brush. And then with my pencil brush, I'm going to be grabbing Bomb Ass again. So this is the other look that I created with that other palette. So this was Ring the Alarm. So I think out of the four, I think this one is my favorite. This is what it looks like once again. I think this one is my favorite. So yeah, these are the other two looks from the Vault collection. Overall, my thoughts of this palette, they are not patchy like people were saying. Maybe I got a good batch, but like she said, she delayed her launch because she wanted to make them perfect, and I do think they are perfect. I'm not saying this just because I love Morphe and I love Jaclyn, but to be honest, they are good. Like, I did not have any problem blending any shade at all, except for like the dark one, which was dark, what was it, Dark Magic. I just said it had a little bit of fallout, like the blue one under my lash line, but it's not a big deal if you get fallout. But other than that, these shades are so blendable. They are not patchy at all. I saw a couple of videos where people were having trouble blending it, and honestly I have no idea why, because my shades are perfect. Like, they are not patchy at all. So with that being said, I do like these palettes, and I'm going to continue using them just because I love them, and especially this one, which is my favorite, Ring the Alarm, which is this like last look that I did. So with that being said, this is it for this video. If you guys are wondering what lashes I'm using, I use the same lashes for all of my looks from the palette, and they are the Lisa lashes in the style Lyss. And I mentioned these before on my channel, and if you guys want to go ahead and get these lashes, I will leave their link and a coupon code on the bottom description bar so you guys can get 15% off your order. So yes, this is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and please make sure you subscribe to my channel, turn on that notification bell to get notified when I upload videos, and please give it a thumbs up at the end if you liked it. So thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.